Is it important or is it urgent? Pick your battles and just fight. Choose quality over cheap. And I promise you, I'm not talking about clothes. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode of the Bridge Tailour TV. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and just get the word out there that Bridge Tailour TV is the place to be. Okay, so I'll be talking a little about coronavirus, and I just think I should share some health measures we should be taking at the moment just to make sure that we're all safe. Wash your hands as regularly as possible. As cliche as that sounds, it's a very, very preventive measure. Wash your hands as often as possible, and if you can't get your hands on water too often, you should have an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with you all of the time. Do not touch your eyes, your mouth, your nose, or any parts of your face with unwashed hands. And I mean, every time you have to touch a knob, you have to touch a railing, you have to touch the buttons of an elevator, someone who has the virus might have touched those things, and it's just safe that you do not touch any of the parts of your face. Get an alcohol-based sanitizer, or just wash your hands to make sure that you're safe. Do not share utensils. Stay away from sick people at the moment. Let's just try and contain this. Please try to stay healthy. So let's dive right into this video. Starting with this quote by James Sullivan. He said, "Ideas are easy, execution is hard." And I think that's really, really true, because a lot of people struggle with consistency and making sure that they're doing one or a couple of things for a long period of time. And yeah, so I'll be talking about secrets to maintaining consistency, or secrets to being consistent. If you want to understand what consistency is, or is something that you've struggled with, I think you should stick to this video. I'll be sharing 3 important tips to staying consistent. So let's do this. Is it important or is it urgent? A lot of people are reacting to things. A lot of people are not doing things because they're important. They're doing things because they're urgent. They're doing things because it's been sprung up on them. You know what? Pick your battles and just fight. Because if you start to move around all over the place, you'd find yourself not doing enough. You'd find yourself doing substandard, and you'd find yourself doing nothing at all. So pick your battles. Ask yourself the question, important or urgent? Choose quality over cheap. And I promise you, I'm not talking about clothes, I'm talking about staffing. If you're getting people to work for or with you, you should get people who are up to the task, because this is what it does for you. When you are a creative director, or you're in charge of a company, most especially fashion, because we're talking about fashion, you want to make sure that you have people who are doing the things they need to do without you micromanaging them. Because when you micromanage, which is something I used to do, when you micromanage, it reduces your productivity level. It reduces the amount of result you can achieve, because 2 people are doing one person's job, and that's just wasteful. So hire quality and not cheap. Don't hire 20 people who are taking cheap money. Rather, I hire one person who is taking the right amount of money and doing the right amount of work. Leads me to my last and final point. Learn to communicate. Learn to communicate the goal of the brand, or the business, or the company, or the organization, or the conglomerate, whatever it is you're running. Learn to communicate your goals. The only way you can communicate your goals, and your goals are accepted or understood or properly absorbed, is when you've hired the right staff. So learn to communicate your goals. Make sure that you're putting out the direct message. Don't just say lose weight. Say lose 10 pounds. Don't just say eat food. Say eat rice. Do you get it? Like, be specific. Put the nail on the head. Hit it hard. Hit it hard, because that's the only way that you'll be consistent. Consistency isn't a one-man job. If you want to be consistent, you should follow these tips and do them continuously, because that's the only way you can then consistently put out, okay, for content, that's the only way you can consistently put out content. For work, that's the only way you can do other things and continue to do other things, because you have the right people around you doing the right things at the right time. So If you haven't subscribed to my channel, like I said in the beginning, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and just in case you thought I forgot, click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you're notified every time my awesomeness is online. Okay guys, please share this video to your friends, to your loved one, to your haters, to your exes. Just make sure you share my videos, and lots of love guys.